This video is sponsored by the Foggy Dew, Dublin's legendary pub, located beside the Central Bank and Temple Bar. Come in for great nights, pints and supporting metal. Shout out to our other sponsor, Helio Gas Detection.
Maybe I was made to fail, so I could see beyond the veil. Maybe I was meant to fail, so I could break what they call real. Break the frame, erase the name they built again.
So hey everybody, Richie here from the Metal Cell podcast. I'm delighted to welcome following the signs to the studio. I've got Alan, Noel, Vincent, Chris and Rory is sick. He's sick. He didn't bring his sickness with him, which is great. Thank you, Rory, for that. And the reason why you're here is about the new EP Evolve is coming out. Thank you for the listen, lads. I've had it for the last week. It's fucking outstanding.
Thanks, Rich.
No, really good. Jesus, I think it's the next step up for you. I think it's kind of really natural the way you're going with the music as well. So we'll follow on with that through the show actually. So I remember, Noel, you were here when what age were you?
Oh, she's like 19, a lifetime ago.
Yeah, I mean that's mad. It's yourself and Rory are the only two.
Yeah, the only two.
The survivors.
It's mad, isn't it? And you've been shifting as well between 4 and 5 pieces as I've been following you. How does that shift in personnel kind of, I suppose, change the way you write and arrange your music?
Yeah.
Maybe just talk about that. Because I mean, obviously you'll have a mind as a 4-piece. You're that bit more restricted live.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So me and Rory, we know each other since we're like 13. So we go back since we're like kids.
Okay.
We always kind of, in and out of the scene, we always came as a package deal. Right. It was always kind of like the two of us bouncing around. Yeah. So I think the only difference is now it's like the two of us staying in one spot and trying to keep going what we had. I would say the soul was me, Rory and Dan. Okay. But Dan then decided to part ways mutually just because just didn't want to do it anymore. Mm-hmm. So then of course it took to me and Rory. We were the 4-piece, but we just felt like the kind of metal we play, we need that other guitarist. Okay. Yeah. So it's just kind of like, so we got Vinnie. Vinnie came in at a perfect time because I think the last time we were here we were talking about playing in other places. Then COVID hit. That's so right, that shut us down completely. So we kind of like went back to the drawing board. It's like, okay, we don't know when we're going to get out again. We don't know what's going to happen. So let's rewrite what we want to do. Let's do a solid record, And then we got Vinnie literally months later after that decision.
How would you find Vinnie?
Band mix.
Oh,
band mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's mad. Some other band ran about that as well. They use that to get a musician in. And Vinnie, you obviously knew of the lads, did you?
No, I put a post online.
Really? You never met him before?
No, I put a post online and I received a message like, here we're looking for a second guitarist for our music. So before I answer, obviously I checked their Spotify. And I was like, I'll do that. So we met and that went good.
Jeez, what year was that?
2021.
Yeah. Okay.
That was March, April. They contacted me I arrived in Ireland in February 2021.
And where are you from originally?
France,
okay, cool.
And I think I received a message in March or April, and it was COVID, things were coming back again, and they told me just come end of April. I think it was end of April.
Yeah, somewhere around there. My memory's not that good.
But they told me the studio is opening again, so meet us there.
Okay, cool. And the rest of you then, Chris, were you helping him out in the background a lot of the time?
It was actually Dan got onto me. I think I actually had an ad up on band mix as well. Yeah. Looking to get back playing, and Dan got onto me.
Right.
Well, Dan sent me the tracks, and I remember just being like, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to play these, mate."
Was this for Conflictions now, or was this?
Yeah, it was just after Conflictions was released.
we just recorded and released.
I was over in Spain having a drink. I got the tracks on. Oh Jesus! How am I going to play these? But bit of practice we got there.
Yeah, and who did the drumming for Conflictions then?
Josh from JSR Studios.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah,
I couldn't find any evidence of who was doing the drumming. I was thinking that might be Josh, because I know you were up there with him anyway. He's some drummer, isn't he?
Oh man, amazing. And like we've been friends with him for years, so that helped as well.
Course,
he was like, just give me the stuff. That won't be studio time. I'll do the stuff when you come up. It'll be good to go.
Wow, you know? Fucking hell. And Alan then?
Band mix.
What? No.
It's
like fucking Tinder for musicians.
Literally, yeah.
The funny thing about that is they actually contacted me probably 2 years before I joined to be the drummer.
Oh, okay.
Because I play guitar and drums, and they said they asked me will I be the drummer, and I was like, yeah, grand. But then
they
just had my second child, so it just didn't work.
Life gets in the way.
So child is a bit older now, and they got on to me again. Will you be a singer? And I was like, I'll give it a go, but I'm not really a screamer, like.
Yeah, that's mad. Like, and how did the lads know of you as a singer, like?
Well, we just see him as a guitarist
to be completely honest, we like when we contacted him, he'd like a singer, poster out. Yeah. So like we completely forgot. We contacted him about drums years before. To be completely honest, like But then when we like started talking, we were like, "Oh, you're that person."
That's mad. Jesus, like even when you look at the earlier releases, self-titled EP and Infectious, looking back now, what do you hear in those recordings that still defines you, if you know what I mean?
I definitely think that there's like the mind frame for the songs is very similar. Like like how they're laid out, how we approach doing it. It's just, to be honest, we just do it a lot better. You know what I mean? And like more, I don't want to say professional, but it kind of is like more professional. But like, it's the same. I approach it the same. I just like with experience and time, it's just gradually grown into something different. You know?
Yeah. That's fair enough. Like, and like when I was on about Conflictions, that's a fantastic album. Like the sound was heavier and more expansive, more confident. What changed internally between those earlier EPs and that album?
Oh, a number of things. I'd say the main one as well is definitely having the second guitarist. You know what I mean? Like it's like it just works so much better for like our layout of music to have another guitarist to bounce off of. Where if you give a minute of riffs, you might be kind of like burnt out, and then the other guitarist is like, oh, here's another minute and a half, and then all of a sudden you just have this 4-minute behemoth, riff thing where you're kind of like pulling out riffs and being like, okay, how do we make it more cohesive instead of just balls to the wall all the time, like you know.
And like Vincent, what's your background in relation to kind of music you like and stuff?
I'm kind of like the boys. I'm the small cousin in the family, and all of my cousins, they love metal.
Okay.
So from Linkin Park, Deftones to Behemoth, Cannibal Corpse, whatever.
Right. Yeah, Jesus, very good. And like when you finished Conflictions, like did you feel you'd established your identity at that stage, or were you still kind of searching for it?
Well, the funny thing about Conflictions is like when we finished Conflictions, we didn't have a drummer, but we were like, oh no, we're definitely going to find a drummer, like because we knew it sounded really good, and I think for at the time we did it, it's how we wanted to sound, kind of like new metal core-y with a mix of like new metal riffs and that kind of sound. But like all in all, I actually like every track still off that record. Do you know what I mean? When I look back at it, there's not a song I look at and I'm like, could have been done better. Like I accept it for the time it was. And I would still listen to them now. So to this day, I'm very happy with that record. And especially for the size. I mean, it's like 11, 12 tracks.
12, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jesus, like there's a big undertaking when you think of it. Like,
and I think it has a heartbeat as well. I think you can hear different songs from that record and know it's from that record, but they don't sound the same.
The record
has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really proud of that. I look at it almost like a painting. You know what I mean? So,
that's fair enough. And like, you know, sure, it was a no-brainer then to go back to Josh then for the EP. Yeah. And working with Josh.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so a lot of drummers feel that way with him.
Guy's a genius. Like.
Yeah.
He makes everything so easy as well.
Right, okay.
Just dropping you in. I know anyone can do that, but it's just the way he gets it to do him. And might bring you back to a different take, but he's just brilliant to work with.
Yeah, and Alan, working with Josh, first time meeting him, the whole lot.
It was different, you know?
Yeah.
I've never done anything like that
before,
yeah.
like,
so it was...
And I suppose he's aware that, you know, to be fair, like that he kind of guide you with much of it, or...
I think we went both ways with it. Like he would have had an idea for something, and I said, "Oh, actually, let me try do this instead." And we kind of built it off of that. Right. Much, so it worked.
And you know, like approaching the vocals with following the signs, like creatively, are you doing lyrics?
I do lyrics. No, everyone kind of throws in a bit.
Okay,
but I do genuinely. They're constantly at me saying, "I gave you a chorus."
But lads, there's 200 songs on the drive.
I think, to be fair as well, that like Alan has with the new EP, like he's definitely found his voice and platform.
He's definitely elevated us as well.
Yeah,
like, 100%.
You know what I mean? It's different, and it's very good, you know, and like that says a lot about you, Alan. You know, coming in fresh into something like this, you know. Were you nervous over the whole thing, like even approaching it from a live context as a vocalist?
Not the live side of things, because like I would have played on stage plenty of times before.
Really?
Like so, like it wasn't that big of a deal. And like the thing is, like if I'm to stand up in front of a crowd by myself, I would be nervous.
Yeah.
But I always said if I had a guitar in front of me, I'm grand. This time I'm just hiding behind something smaller. Like.
And like the dual interplay then between yourself and Vincent, Noel, it's a strong feature of your sound, obviously. How intentional is all that layering and kind of contrast?
Oh my god!
Do you work hard on it? Like
we live together, so like, my god, like me and Vinny, like we'd hyper focus on literally 2 seconds of a riff, Joe. So like, like. Oh my god, it's like, okay, will we use this tone? Will we use this tone? Do you want to do minor? Do you want to do natural minor instead? You know what I mean? I think we should do full time into half time into chorus. No, I think half time, full time chorus. Like, stupid stuff. Almost overthink it sometimes,
that's
you
fine.
know?
Like, that's fine too. I mean, it just gets your tone and everything. Like, and then we'll go rhythmically, Chris, yourself and Rory trying to deal with this.
They do it.
Like it does carry a lot of groove, the heaviness. Like how conscious are you, like balancing aggression kind of with the movement?
Well, it's the lads would kind of come, like especially Vinny and Noel, to be fair, but they'd actually send me on a beat, and I just throw on my own little sprinkly bits.
Right.
Because they know what they want in a song. So there's no point in me arguing with them.
What about Rory though?
Doesn't get a choice.
Rory's a psycho. Like we give Rory, like how Rory works is like he's very arpeggiated.
Yeah.
So you know we'll give him a riff and he'll just be like, okay, yeah, that's cool. So in the chorus we dumb down choruses for the clean vocal to shine over it.
Yeah.
So instead of, we'd probably just be like 0, 7, 3, 2. Rory will be like 0 minor arpeggio down to the 3. Do you know what I mean? So Rory does what he wants. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Rory just goes over to a paint and just throws no matter what he wants. And it's like, oh, do you like this? And then we're like, yeah, class. And he's like,
so he's that freedom.
Whereas
Chris doesn't.
No, I do what I'm told.
Oh, you were off time there, Chris. Try again.
That doesn't happen. Even when I mess up, it's still in time.
We're out of time. He's out of time.
So, like, let's talk about Evolve. At what point did you realise this would be more than just a collection of songs? That it would, even that there could be a conceptual thread that I'm not aware of running through it also.
Well, the kind of concept for me was, I wanted it to be a progression of mankind to some extent. So like, I had it start in my Call to Rise. So like, when I described that song, I said you could view it both now or from early Mankind, you know,
right?
So that you can view it both ways, and then it went from there to Stuck in Place to
The Break the Frame?
No, Break the Frame was fourth.
Infectious.
Okay. So like Infectious then is just the whole world breaking down.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Zombie apocalypse.
Right. Yeah.
Then you had Break the Frame, which is future tense, so cyborgs and breaking out of it, and then Evolve, just moving past it.
So yeah, I have here Waking from the Mainframe. What does it represent to you in real world terms?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, like simulation concept, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Matrix even.
Yes.
You know, is it even real? Are you real? Like, or
he's just a simulation.
And like kind of gathering up the songs, then lads. Maybe you take this, Vince. Like had you just the 5 that you were working with, or had you more that just you pushed aside, or?
Yeah, we had more. We had one called Overthrown and stuff, but we picked the strongest.
Okay.
That's what we did. Yeah.
Overthrown was the first one we did.
Yeah.
It
might have sounded like another song by another guy. Alan.
Like we had a lot of songs that were ready to be practiced, because this is the way we work. Like we write the songs first.
Yeah.
Then when everybody likes the instruments, etc., we had the vocals. We record a demo, and then we're like, okay, let's try it together.
Yeah.
In the practice room, and we picked these 5 songs because like the instrument, this sounded good. We liked them, and Alan added the vocals, and we're like, yeah, that's CB.
Like some of the riffs on Stuck in Place, especially, we actually have since like almost the Confliction days.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So that was one of those ones.
Yeah, that's one that kind of got chopped up and like rearranged.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. And you know, I suppose you're looking to play all these live as well, so it's important that the 5 tracks that go on the EP will work.
Exactly.
On a live context.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What's the one you struggled the most with, Alan, in that regard as a vocalist? Have you? I presume you played them a few times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Evolve is probably the one that I struggle with a bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I can kind of get through it most of the time, but then there's the odd time where I do lose key a little bit, just towards the end. But as soon as one of the lads actually go on a mic and do some backing vocals, it'll make it so much easier.
Is there anyone there that could do that?
Rory.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, that's good then. What was I going to say to you about that is like you've got the 5 songs. Evolve is the name of the EP. I haven't seen the artwork, so I'm looking forward to that. Did you
show you there in a minute?
Did you work with someone or?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's a buddy of mine.
Oh, cool. Okay,
so
cool.
he made the logo.
Right.
Because do you want to talk about the logo for Conflictions?
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Yeah.
Well, like this guy, he made our logo.
Yeah.
The Form Designs logo.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he did the artwork for Stentel. He did the the shirt that we had shirts for Stentel, the merch.
The skull with the hurling helmet on it.
Oh.
He did that as well.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
I'm actually wearing it.
And so we got back to him for Evolve.
Okay, and he's from France, yeah?
Yeah, he's a buddy of mine, yeah.
Okay, and does he do artwork for other bands as well, or is that his...
He does...
Give him a shout out, what's his name, by the way?
It's Dr. Fangs.
Dr. Fangs.
Fanx.
And is he on Instagram underneath?
Yeah, he's on Instagram, yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's important, lads.
He's show the love, yeah.
He's very professional, like in my hometown, in Tours. He did like artwork for like big festivals, but like big festivals.
Wow.
Yeah. He's very pro, like
he's the man.
Okay.
Like before he sends us like the final version, he sends us versions where you can see he's sketched it. So like he goes through like every step. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really good, really talented. Good.
And it's nice as to have that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
When it all goes to pot and all. So I'm going to play Evolve off the EP, and we'll give this a listen to. Yeah, so that was brilliant, lads. We were just talking there about how you figured out how the vocals would match up there. So Vince, maybe tell us about that.
Yeah, so the song was initially written in A.
Okay.
And when Alan showed us his chorus, we're like slacking off something. So we tried in A sharp, then in B, then C, and as well, I forgot to mention, like, we were very impressed because like he was only new in the band, and every time he was like perfectly on pitch, we were like, oh, that's good, bye. So when he sang it in C, we were like, oh, that's the one. So we rewrote the whole song in C. Yeah.
Just to give it the power, like, so let's talk about what we mentioned already. You know, Josh. The newer material feels more controlled and intentional while still aggressive. Was refinement a conscious goal? That's what I kind of was wondering about that.
I think it just comes naturally with time. Do you know what I mean?
So,
like,
yeah, that's fair enough too. Yeah, you're at it a while now.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like things you just learn. The more time that goes by, if you keep working, you just learn more. So things that you tried to do when you were 19 and maybe you overshot it a bit, you can probably do effortlessly with 5, 6, 7, 8 years doing the same thing over and over, you know.
I suppose you could say we evolved.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good.
This man, like, he's been on podcast. Fucking waiting for that one.
He was thinking of that now in the car in the mirror looking at me.
I was going to say discipline, but man, fucking mic drop there, you know. So, like, even looking at the full catalogue now, Noel, like if a punter who's never heard Following the Signs before, you know, just the story of the band through the music. What do you think they'll pick up on it themselves as like a new listener?
Well, like, what song would I recommend for a new listener? Oh, I'd say This Day Is Mine, 100% off Conflictions, because like class. It's got like it's got everything in it.
It does,
do you know
actually.
Do you know what I mean? It's got it's got like the groove at the start. It's got the quick trashiness, like 2/3 in. It's got the cleans at the end. So it's got a bit of everything in it. I'd give him that one.
Okay, cool. So let's. I know you have stories. Touring. You've recently played your largest international shows in Warsaw and Krakow. What do those experiences teach about the band members and maybe the trajectory as well of it? Who wants to take it?
Do you want to talk about it, boys? That was your problem.
Well, yeah, it was Warsaw. To start off, the tour was great. The tour was amazing.
Right.
Like, shout out Horrenda for putting us on that as well. You know, we went over with them. The two bands went over blind, not just us. They went blind as well. I think it was their first time working with that booking agent as well. Right. So completely blind. 2 shows were very successful, but yes, there's some funny stories. So it was the first time we decided, look, we're going on Ryanair. We're a band that doesn't make a load of money. Let's go digital for Poland, because like, good luck getting your heads and cabs and stuff onto a plane, you know. So we're like, all right, let's do it digital. We get in, we're like, everything's perfect, everything's loading is perfect, everyone's ready, everyone's able, everyone's healthy. We're like, oh yeah, this is great. We've been in Poland a few days, so we kind of like learned the lay of the way, like, you know. And next thing, it's like, following the sign sound check, we get up, we plug in, everything's going good. We're like, that's too easy. Like,
we run through a laptop as well.
Because like we usually when bands go digital, they have campers or quad cortex, you know, like the real gear. We went with a laptop. Like we went with a laptop with plugins,
right?
And an audio interface, which is not supposed to do live. It's supposed to do studio stuff. And so that was the cheap way for us, because like we already had the gear, and that was our only option. Keep going.
So just about to start playing, sound checking.
Just about to start.
Let's play. The metronome starts coming out through from
so you have Broughton where like this, because he's got in-ears as well, so some members have in-ears. So like there's Alan's in-ears going out front of house, and there's you know, everything's fucking backwards. Long story short, it took like
45 minutes.
45 minutes to finish.
We had the time.
Oh, had you?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, that was during sound check. Like that was.
But
fine.
it's just very scary, because you're looking at each other being like, boys, we're $2,000 in the hole. We better be able to make a sound here, like, you know.
It was just going to be get a bottle of whiskey and go back to the accommodation.
Like, what about the engineer? Had he good English?
He did brilliant.
Brilliant.
I think if it was someone like lesser, I think we would have been fucked. But like, luckily we wrapped it all in. We played. We did great. Everything went good. Thank God.
So learn definitely a lesson.
Oh my God,
that was day one.
But then there's day 2.
So what was the name of the
Oliver's Pub.
So it was the first gig, like so I was in charge of the technical stuff, so man, I'm telling you, I was sweating. I was like, the boys are gonna kill me, you know, like. But at the end, we managed, and the gig went great. Like we actually had like great sound, and like everything went great.
Class.
Second gig, so very confident, because like the boys were like, "Vinnie, are you sure it's gonna work this time?" And I was like, "Lads, it's we reset up everything. It's gonna work. We plug."
Can I go to the first issue we came across? The drum kit took off the inside. I loved it. But the drum kit, it had 2 kick drums, a big rack set up. It was
2 of
amazing.
the members had to play off stage.
Me and Rory were on the ground.
2 kick drums. 2 kicks.
So like, the stage was literally from like your back wall to the end of your couch, and they had a drum rack, so like Joey Jarrison, you know what I mean? Like, I'm playing, I'm feeling the wind on my shoulder from the cymbal.
It was amazing, but you don't listen.
That's brilliant.
Well, yeah,
but so we played. We gave the cables to some guy. All good. Like the guy was like, "You were very easy like that." That took like 5 minutes. Top. You know, like very good. So we were like, "Yeah, that's good." We start the song 2.
Which song?
Which is Falling, the third one from Conflictions. We arrived.
This Day's Mine went good. That was the first one.
We went This Day's Mine into Falling.
Yeah.
Falling. We arrived to the breakdown, and I see like Alan, who turns to me. He's singing. He's like, "I got a problem with my in-ears," and I'm like, "What is it?" And then I hear from the PA. I was like, "What is that?" And so
it just crashed.
Like the laptop crashed or something like that. You know, like the issue was like two device unsynced.
But where we got haunted, where it happened was like halfway through the breakdown.
Yeah.
So it actually synced up time wise.
Yeah. Because the breakdown goes like dun dun dun. Dun, 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 and it was like do you know behind it. So it was actually good. Like I was talking to Dara from Horrenda afterwards. I was like, "Yeah, we had to jump into the third song, you know." And he was like, "Was that a mistake?" He was like, "We didn't even know." Yeah,
that was funny as well because like I took the laptop, you know, I paused it, I restarted everything quick. I was like, "Okay, guys, we go from the breakdown." Boys were like, "We go from where?" I was like, "Chris, we go from the breakdown." "From where?" "Lads, let's go next song."
Jesus Christ, that's fucking mad.
Like it lasted like it lasted 10 seconds. No one even noticed, but it also felt like an hour. You know.
And you were just standing there, stranded, and you're
like
going,
a prick.
"Holy fuck! Oh my god." Jesus, that's brilliant. But the rest of it went well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fucking. That was obviously the furthest you've got, really, around Europe so far.
I mean, so far. Like we've got a lot of we've got news coming in the summer. Right, that I can't announce yet.
That's fine.
That's really fine. That's like I think that'll even higher. So
brilliant. I'm
really
delighted to hear that. And like, what do you think of the heavy metal scene in Ireland at the moment, lads? In general, like.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
Do you feel in competition with bands like you really have to bring your A game nowadays?
Definitely have to bring your A game, but I think it's more of a camaraderie than like than a competition because like especially when like we just came off before the Polish tour, we just came off an Irish tour, you know, and we did like 4 dates.
Yeah.
But like, and every band we bump into, it's almost like, okay, what do you guys need? Is there any way we can make the night go easier? Like you use our power conditioners. You know, you need to use my head. Grant, we've a power supply if you're running quad cortexes. You know, everyone kind of helps each other. So it's almost like it's. And I don't mean this in a funny way, but it's almost like it's the bands versus the crowd being like, okay, how do we make sure everything's perfect for them, rather than the bands against each other.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what
great,
I mean?
man. And I think it's been that way since. More or less since you started out. There's always been that fucking kind of help and kind of respect, you know, and there's no shithousery really between other bands.
And like big shout out as well to Evan.
Yes, of course,
and Kenzie, you know, from Deck Cut, like, because like the stuff they're doing is just. I mean, even the gigs there they just announced during the week, like it's crazy.
It is crazy,
you know.
So I mean, that's a huge thing to have a good Cork scene, and the lads like, you know, they're flying the flag for us. You know, up in Dublin, and now hopefully there might be UK dates or something else that you can tell us. Yeah, that's great.
We actually have we're organising our first gig now, actually, in the Kino.
Yeah, so we have the Kino gig announced.
That's right. With
Too
Far-Fetched and Tower Syndrome. I was getting to it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Torn off his rhythm. Yeah.
You pulled that up for me, Jimmy?
And Nyland, is it Nyland?
Yeah.
No.
I've never actually heard one of them say it. I've only read it, so I think it's.
I'm saying Nyland.
I think it's Nyland. It's
Nyland.
Yeah.
Sorry if we're wrong.
But like,
if we're wrong,
just to shout them out as well, like they're a new single. They just dropped a single.
I think they have an EP coming out.
Yeah.
Around the same time as you.
I mean, I remember I was on the phone to Oren and he was like, "Do you hear that new Nyland?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "They actually work with the same producer you do." And I was like, "Oh, I'll check them out." And literally played it and like my jaw hit the floor. I was like, "This is crazy."
Brutal, yeah.
Yeah, it's great, man. Fucking, I'll be having them on the show actually.
Yeah,
as well, so
nice.
I think they're booked in next week.
Nice.
Yeah. So when people will walk away from your live show in 2026, lads, what do you want them to feel?
Warm. with more.
I think like especially like in the last year, especially since playing Poland and stuff, like we really have a good live show. Like, do you know what I mean? I say that for the boys as well. Like, it's really everything's dialed in, like down to like like headbanging in a breakdown, looking over and seeing like 3 lads going at the same time. It's just everything is like it's like a soccer team that's just dialed in perfectly. The set plays. So everything's really dialed in.
Cool.
I think we know that like each other's like kicks and stuff, so like we work with it on a live show, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
So.
And you want to add to that, man?
No. no, like, we practice a lot. We try to think about everything.
Yes.
Like, we work, even like our transitions between songs. We argue a lot, like, what songs we want to play. What order do we want to put them together.
What song we're gonna drop if we
exactly.
A lot of polls in the WhatsApp, like a lot of polls in the WhatsApp.
They don't work, by the way, boys. We need to talk. We just need to talk.
And like the whole poll, like the 5 options, they all have 3 votes. So
it's meant to be a democracy.
Alan, like playing live, how did you find those gigs in Poland? With your actual vocal range and endurance as well.
I think it was actually grand.
Yeah.
I never really kind of struggle that much with it. Like, I think there's times where I'm pushing, but for the most part, it's just right in my range. But like, even when we're writing the songs, if I'm pushing too much, they're like, let's just try this.
Okay.
You know, so it's dialed in like that. It's handy to do it.
And I suppose you can add a bit of practice with the Irish dates as well before.
Okay. So was there any song in particular that you wrote has changed dramatically when you've played it live?
No, I actually think we are one of them kind of bands where it's kind of like when we approach a song, we want to be able to do it at least 95% like the record. Do you know what I mean? Because we want to be like, if someone comes to a gig after listening to us on YouTube in this day and age, we want to be able to satisfy what they liked about us to come to the show.
So this is for you, man. So where do you think Following the Signs will evolve to next?
That is a good question. Actually, I don't know what to say. We can't say much anyway.
But like,
as we were saying, we've good news, but
you've plans. Like, Like, I mean, I suppose you'll have to get through this touring cycle anyway for the EP. For sure. Like, and as I said, it's an amazing.
Hopefully, get to the UK.
I mean, like when I was listening to it there, I just kept going, holy fuck, that's going to be just so good live, and you know, every one of them is just a banger. It's just like, I can't wait to see that live. You know, so who's the harshest critic in the band of your own material?
Oh my god! So if it comes,
it's me and Noel.
if it comes to vocals, it's him.
Okay.
If it comes to like getting the most out of like a riff or something, it's probably me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's the way it goes.
Like
really.
during practices and stuff, because me and Noel are always standing right next to each other, and then anytime there's something that he does, I just give him a look. But he's always giving me the side eye.
He'll give you the side eye.
Like if he runs out of bread or something, I just look at him like.
Noel is actually murdered for making you laugh as well. In a part where you need to be concentrating.
Avoid eye contact.
Or he just starts dancing. You go.
Gotta shuffle.
Also, to know, looking back on all the stuff now, you've quite a lot of tracks recorded and stuff. What track do you think is the most underrated?
From all of them?
Yeah. Which track do you think is underrated by people? You could actually say, even from a live point of view, that, you know,
Break the Frame for me anyway. I think.
Yeah.
It nearly broke my heart. Trying to learn it,
for me live, it's definitely Call to Rise off the new one. Because like when I'm playing it and when I hear it, it reminds me of like 90s Slipknot. Do you know, it's filthy. Like, and you know, when you play it live, like the odd times we play it live, we get to like the chorus riff, which isn't just like a chordy riff, it's more of like a bounce riff.
Okay.
Do you know? And like I've often seen people look at each other being like, do you know, the stand face, like I'm like, this is a tune, like it's one of my favourites.
And so again, I'll just like, this is just to make you just think about stuff like who brings the structure and who brings the chaos to the band.
I think Rory brings the chaos.
Yeah. We left the chaos at home.
Yeah. Rory's definitely the chaos. But structure-wise, I'd actually say Vinny, because he does a lot of the technical stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know? Yeah.
Cool.
Like Vinny's like the IT guy. And do you know?
You need them, don't you?
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works. Try turning it off and on again.
Yeah.
And outside of metal, then what's something each of you listens to that people might be surprised?
Sean Paul, me and all.
We were actually driving up to Dublin. We were driving up to Dublin to do like the headline Dublin show, and we were just like listening to Sean Paul, Eminem, like guys were in the car being like, "Are we going to a fucking metal show?"
We were only saying it. I know that Alan and Vinny are definitely, they listen to the EP about 3 times.
No. That's not what happened, mate. That's not what happened. Like he had our sets, you know, like on a local playlist on Spotify. Yeah. So he was like, we were 2 in the car. He was like, we listen to the set. I was like, we were like, So which one is next? You know, like, being like, perfect. He's like, let's hear it again. I was like, man, no, it's good. Like, play some music. So anyway, we listened to the set a second time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The set is 45 minutes. Road to Dublin is 3 hours. What did he do?
No, he could
yes.
not again.
I was like, no, serious. That's not funny. He was like, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's brilliant.
We're going up to play metal that evening, and there's going to be loads of metal there, so there's no need for metal to hold me up.
Even the
I like sprinkles on my ice cream.
The Limerick gig on the way back down, the missus is in the car as well, and she said to me afterwards, like, you're going up on stage and you're playing proper heavy metal, and on the way back you're listening to Rihanna. What's going on?
Bangers only.
I think metalheads are like that anyway. Like
they are,
broad
100%, man. You know, fuck it. I love Wu-Tang Clan, Jealous Soul, all that, man. I just fucking love that stuff. So wrapping it up, I ask all of you, name one band, Irish or international, you'd love to share a stage with over the next year or 2.
Worn out, call out.
Aura, sure.
I was going to say Aura.
Have you never shared the stage?
Never even met them.
Fuck it, lads. You have to make that one.
Yeah.
I know they listen to the show, so that's definitely one to work.
Yeah, they're savage. They're savage.
So good.
I'm gonna say periphery.
He's
aiming for the stars this guy.
Sean Paul.
Keep reaching, boys.
Go on, Rock.
Vinny said, what did you say again? Worn out.
Worn out, yeah. I love Worn Out, yeah.
So it's Noel. Did you say something?
No, he said Aura.
Aura as well. Aura would be mine.
Oh, but Aura was my pick. So you pick someone else.
Different drummer, Okay, I will say. I'll say so because you took Aura. I'd say Lockhorns. I love Lockhorns as well. Never talked to them guys either, but if they're watching, lovely guys too.
Yeah, that's savage. So we'll get back to the main one. So March the 20th, the gig, and
April 3rd, the gig.
March the 20th is the EP release, and the gig is April the 3rd, and it's going to be fast coming up, lads. You know, it'll be on top of you before you realise it, which is great. You know,
we can't wait.
You can't wait. Yeah. And Kino is just an amazing venue. To be fair, we're so lucky to have that.
And we're already tickets are already going. So everything is looking good.
Yeah, I'll have it in the link.
So buy your tickets.
Now. So also the lads gave me a preview of the video for Evolve, which is coming out when? When are you going to release that?
Evolve comes out 6th.
Oh, class. Okay. So this episode will be out. Will it be? I don't know. It's coming out between the EP launch and the single. So I saw the video anyway. Everybody, it's fucking class. And
thanks,
thank you.
Yeah. So that's
shout
4.
Out to Dead Fin Media.
Yeah, and so that's 4 singles off the EP. You know, it's interesting that you've decided to kind of go down that route as well.
Yeah. I think this day and age, people like gravitate a lot more to singles.
I agree. Yeah.
Just that format seems to be working better.
It is,
so
finger on the
we'll dabble our toes into it.
yeah. So the only one that hasn't been released then is Infectious.
Yeah.
So
that will come out with the EP.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Jeez, you've well planned, lads. So everybody, you know, I've heard it. It's fucking class. The lads really have stepped up to the mark with Evolve. It's every tune's a banger. It really is. And congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for having us on as well.
Oh yeah, more than welcome. And shout out to Rory.
Big fan of the podcast.
Shout out to Rory, who was missing tonight, and missed out on a bit of crack there anyway, Rory. But as I said, check out the lads, all of their social media, Spotify, and they're playing Cork real soon. So everybody, thanks a million, and crucially support your local bands.
Thank you.
Cheers.